I appreciate the fact that they're Vegas born and bred. Whether you're looking for a fun-to-drive compact like the Kia Soul, a mid-size SUV like the Kia Sorento, or a performance luxury car like the Kia Stinger, come see Findlay Kia. Getting it right is their driving ambition, and I know a little something about that.
Hey, it's Dave Cokin with John Lyons from Lyons Physical Therapy. So, car wrecks, very frequent in Las Vegas. Sometimes serious injuries, some not so serious, but in a lot of cases, there has to be some kind of physical therapy after the accident. Talk about that.
Yes, Dave. We as physical therapists can assess all injuries after a car accident. Sometimes we're the first person to see a patient, where we can identify the type of injuries the patient has. We will get them moving better, help reduce their pain, and we also work in conjunction with multiple physicians so these patients can be given appropriate medications to help with their pain, muscle spasms, and swelling. We can also provide any post-operative treatment in case these patients ever need surgery on their spine, their shoulders, and their knees.
LionsPTLV.com, 702-476-0222.
Hey guys, have you been hearing about low T and testosterone therapy? Testosterone is the cornerstone of a man's health. After age 30, we may lose about 2% of our testosterone each year. This causes us to lose energy, get fatter, lose sex drive, and disrupts our sleep. We think we are just getting old when that feeling is really caused by low T. Universal Men's Clinic has local medical providers specializing in restoring your testosterone. We have had success with many patients.
Our medical staff will monitor every step of your progress, evaluating your blood levels and symptoms. Within a few weeks, many patients have reported more natural energy and a better sex drive. Within a few months, many active patients report stronger bodies and the physical performance of their younger days.
Call Universal Men's Clinic at 702-430-6994. That's 702-430-6994. Or visit universalmensclinic.com.
The opioid epidemic. Many say it's the plague of the 21st century. News 3 digging deeper into the crisis with a look at how this disaster is affecting Las Vegas. Watch Opioids, Nevada Addicted, Tuesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. only on News 3.
This is Matt Eisman, here to tell you about the epic season of American Ninja Warrior.
Hey, Matt!
It all begins with that bad boy Akbar is clinging to right now, the Power Tower.
Can I come down, please?
40 feet high. That thing is terrifying.
I think I'm losing my grip.
Plus, ninjas compete head-to-head.
Matt!
Don't miss American Ninja Warrior.
Matt!
Mondays on NBC. All right, big man, you can come down now.
Oh,
you already did.
Followed by News 3 Live at 11 with Jim Snyder and Marie Mortera.
I'm Jim Snyder.
And I'm Marie Mortera. We want to thank you for making News 3 your #1 choice for news.
Every weeknight at 11, you can count on us to have the big story of the day.
Plus breaking news that matters to you.
Jim Snyder and Marie Mortera. News 3 Live at 11.
Why wait for Cyber Monday in November when Dell's Cyber Monday in July is on right now, and it's our biggest one ever? Score daily doorbusters up to $350 off this Monday through Friday on the very latest Dell and Alienware computers, including laptops with Intel Core processors. Plus, get free shipping on everything. Don't miss out on an amazing selection of electronics and accessories like Sony TVs. Just call 800-BUY-DELL or visit Dell.com/Cyber Monday. That's 800-BUY-DELL for massive deals today.
The third annual Audi Henderson Lake Las Vegas Classic is set for November 1st and 2nd at Lake Las Vegas. Form your foursome for the region's largest golf and culinary event and challenge over 50 other teams at Reflection Bay. You can play in the tournament or just attend the culinary feast the following night. Your all-inclusive dinner ticket gets you cuisine and drinks from 15 of the finest restaurants, plus beer, wine, and spirits. You'll also dance the night away to a live band. Learn more at LakeLasVegasClassic.com. Sponsored by Audi Henderson, Walmart, Chippendales Landscaping, Travel Nevada, and Southern Glaciers.
Hello, friends. This is Thomas Johnson from Joe's Seafood Prime Steak and Stone Crab. Need a great idea for lunch or dinner? Your best bet is Joe's, one of the most popular dining destinations on the Strip. Joe's provides the ideal setting for private parties with accommodations for up to 150 guests. Stop by to see us at the Forum Shops at Caesars and ask for Thomas Johnson, your maitre d'.
And make a reservation if you're going in the evening, because Joe's is always busy at night, for good reason. It's one of the most popular spots you're going to find in town. The food is absolutely amazing. It's just great at Joe's. I love the spot. 702-792-9222 is the phone number to make that reservation. Don't forget Joe's open for lunch daily at 11:30 as well. Ralph Michaels provides me with the angle of the day, and this one involves the Marlins and the Padres. They'll be playing tonight, and I'm going to talk about this game in the 4 at 4 shortly. Look at these numbers. Miami, 9-2-2 to the over at home, including 7-1-2 as a home dog. That's to the over. The Padres, when they're favored, 14-4-3 to the over. So the angles indicate San Diego and Miami to go over the total of 8 are Joe's angle of the day. Time for us to go into detail on some of the games, and we'll do that with our MJ Christensen 4 at 4.
1, 2. Bring it to the phone.
Put them fours up. Put the fours up, I said. Do it right now.
Tonight's action is just around the bend, and the guys want to get your night off to a great start.
4.
It's the Las Vegas Sportsline's 4 at 4.
Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4. Unbelievable.
And we'll hit the early games here, and then I'll talk about some of the later games as well if I have some time. Dodgers and Phillies at Superbook USA right now. The Dodgers minus 196, the Phillies plus 178. Walker Buehler, the gigantic favorite over Vince Velasquez. Yeah, look, Velasquez is never going to change, okay? He's a guy who's, when he's got his command, he can be pretty good. But the fact is, he's mostly a two-pitch pitcher. If you want to get the most out of Velasquez, you put him in the bullpen, where he can just focus on those two pitches and maybe to command him a little better than he does as a starting pitcher. He's just a below-average starting pitcher. And this many years into his major league career, you know, I think it's kind of fair to say that he is what he is, and he's not going to change. I just find it, I can't say it can't happen, because sometimes it does, but most of the time when a guy's been around as long as Velasquez has, and he's still doing the same things he did as a rookie or a second-year player, you can label him. And what he is a 5/ bullpen, which means if you're short on starting pitchers, I guess he's the 5. Otherwise, he should be in the bullpen. I actually think they'd get more mileage out of him. Look, the Phillies' bullpen stinks, okay? It just hasn't been that good. So why not take Velasquez and just make him a reliever? And when it gets to his return to the rotation, unless Gabe Kapler's ignoring what's happening in other spots around Major League Baseball, you can go with a bullpen day. Go with an opener for an inning or two, bring in a long reliever for 2 or 3 innings, and then see how the game is going from there and adjust on the fly. I don't know why Kapler doesn't do that. I'd rather see that than Velasquez as a starting pitcher. And he's drawing Walker Buehler here, and, well, there's not much to say about Walker Buehler other than that he is absolutely great. He's had a couple of starts recently that weren't at his absolute best, but Buehler's capable of going out and shutting down any team, and I think he's got a decent chance to do so against the Phillies. Dodgers huge favorites in that game for a reason. Padres and Marlins, we just talked about the over as far as the Joe's angle of the day is concerned. The flip side of that is it's a pretty good pitching matchup. Logan Allen on the mound for the Padres, and Jordan Yamamoto, who has been nothing short of sensational since coming up for the Marlins. I mean, he has been brilliant. The Padres are now very small favorites in this game. This line has come down during the day. Right now, Padres minus 109 at Superbook USA. Marlins minus 101. Just curious. I want to see what the first 5-inning price is on that, because I would think you're paying a premium. Yeah, minus 108 on the Padres. They are actually the favorite. Padres minus 102. By the way, Superbook USA dime lines on first 5 innings plays, which is excellent value. Jordan Yamamoto's been really good. If you follow the old Bill James game score charts, which are a good way to measure what a pitcher's doing, his home starts, all his starts so far, 66. Average is 50. He's 66. That is really good. About the only fly in the ointment so far has been occasional glitches with his control, but you're going to find that with a rookie. But the kid's got 4 pitches. He really looks advanced in terms of his savvy and intelligence. I also like Logan Allen for the Padres, and he's going up against a pop gun offense. Miami can't hit. They've scored just over 300 runs for the season, which is absurd. In a year where teams are putting up incredible numbers, the Marlins have no offense. But some hope here. Logan Allen is a good young prospect. I'm very high on him. I think he's going to be a mainstay in the Padres rotation for years to come. Not an ace, but a guy who should really slot in as a 3 or a 4 and be a quality starting pitcher. But one red flag for Allen in his early going as a major league pitcher is the hard hit percentage. Average is around 40 this year, you know, with the juiced ball and the fact that you got the launch angle and the hard hit percentage is up. But when you're north of 50%, that's still extreme hard hit percentage. And that's just not a good thing. It means even the Marlins might be able to get something done against Allen. Now, the late part of this game, you really have to give it, and I know bullpens are impossible to handicap this year, but the Padres just have a lot better arms than Miami. And if it's close late, you know, you've got Stammen and then Yates to close the game. You've got to win this early if you're the Marlins. The likelihood of them coming back late if they're tied or behind is remote. I'm not even sure the likelihood of them holding a lead is that good because their bullpen's no good. So to me, if you like the Padres, you play full game. If you like the Marlins, you play the first 5. Rays and Yankees, I was going to give more detail on this game here, but Marco DAngelo has alerted me that that's going to be the Wager Talk marquee matchup. So I'll save that one for Marco and let him talk about it in just a little bit. Blue Jays and Red Sox. And Andrew Castro makes his Boston debut tonight. Red Sox are a big favorite. You want to hear about the most amazing stat there is this year? This one's absolutely shocking. Now, we all know how bad the Orioles are. I mean, they are the worst team in Major League Baseball. They've got 28 wins all year. In Andrew Castner's 17 starts for the Orioles, they had a record of 11-6. That's the disparity between their winning percentage in Castro starts and their winning percentage in everybody else's starts is staggering. And then you add in John Means. Their record isn't that bad with John Means. Anybody else, you just automatically play against Baltimore and you've done well. So Castro figures to be a plus for the Red Sox. Now, he will face more pressure here than he's faced all season because this is literally the first meaningful game Andrew Cashner's pitched in the entire season. The Orioles were eliminated from the playoff chase before the season started. And not mathematically, but realistically, they have no chance, none. So Castner hasn't been in a big game all year. And this is his first start with a brand new team, and you would think, boy, there's a little bit of pressure here. But I will tell you this, and it might come as a surprise to casual fans, but if you look at Andrew Castner's pitching line this year, he's been really good. I think you'd make a case that he should have been an all-star, especially considering the Orioles needed a representative for the All-Star game. I mean, guy's had a good year. His metrics are solid. His hard hit percentage in a season where, again, the hard hit percentages are way up in Major League Baseball. His is down. It's under 40%, around 37. He's pitched well. Big game for Castner, a chance for him to make a statement right out of the gate for the Red Sox. They face a weak Toronto offense. Yep, it's a game where Boston is clearly the right side to me, even though they're big favorites. And that's the only side I'd look at tonight. When we come back, our Wager Talk marquee matchup of the night, the Rays and Yankees with Marco DAngelo.
The Las Vegas Sports Line.
Thank you, Southern.
This is an activation of the Amber Alert system. This is the Arizona Department of Public Safety. We have received important information regarding children abducted in Pinal County. Florence PD is looking for Blaze Kirkley, 2 years old with brown hair and green eyes, 2 foot 9 inches tall and weighing 28 pounds, and Ryder Kirkley, 4 months old with brown hair and green eyes, 2 foot 1 inch tall and weighing 15 pounds. The children were last seen in Florence, Arizona and are believed to be in danger. Authorities say that the children may be in the company of Melissa Joy Gladden and Jerry J. Kirkley, and they may be traveling in a 2008 Dodge pickup with Louisiana license plate C618802 that was last seen heading to New Mexico. They may be heading to Louisiana or Mississippi. If you have any information on the whereabouts of these children, please contact 911 immediately.
Pre-owned and used vehicles to choose from. At Finley Toyota, we'll do anything